lately I've been hearing all the problems we're having, and we're expressing this to our federal partners, all the secretaries. But the thing is, and we've been writing letters to DC at the tribal level. We've been teaming up with regional people in other tribal nations, like also COLT and NCAI and United Region Great Plains Tribal Chairmen's Association and other organizations like that. We've been sending letters and signing on in support and things like that. We always, and even in this round right here, we're bringing our issues out. And I don't think we all know our problems. But the thing I have, and I keep hearing, we need to do something about it. We got to do something about it. We got to respond. But we're not doing anything. I can sit here and we can all sit here and tell Mr. Mercer here our problems, but we also need to see what they're doing in response to the tribes. I want to ask them, our federal partners, do they believe in that treaty? Do they believe in the treaties and the binding agreements they have with nations? The reason I say that, use nations, is because consultation is not happening. True formal consultation is not happening. And I know a lot of tribes in the Great Plains require that consultation. I know for my tribe, the Oglala tribe, our constitution says through consultation, you'll have to be in person. But that's not happening. I know there's also, I guess, consultation on Zoom or coming up with education. But that's not true consultation. We're a nation. We're nations. The United States government needs to follow that Constitution, the agreements they did with tribal nations. Because it seems like we're taking orders. That shouldn't be happening. And I know for the Oglala tribe, we came to a peace agreement. We did not surrender. We came into a treaty on a peace agreement. And that's what I'm upset about when we sit here and talk about our problems to our federal partners. Well, what are our federal partners doing for us? That's where I'm at. I'd like to know, do they believe in that treaty? Are they just listening to us? I know I hear treaty and trust obligations being mentioned. But we also have constitutions and treaties that we need to follow. I know one tribal leader who's been in this round for a number of years told me one time that one of our delegations years back, when he brings up the treaties, he's like, well, let's not bring up the treaties. We need to put that back on the shelf. Well, that's BS to me. Because that's a living, breathing document that we got to stand on. I've been saying this. This is my second administration. And I've been saying that from day one. Treaties are the supreme law of the land. we need to abide by that. We need to stand on it. Today, I don't see that happening. And that's what's my concern. What are we going to do about it? What are our federal partners going to do about it? We're throwing all our problems at them, but we're not receiving any answers. I know it comes much higher up. But I guess what I'd like to hear from our federal partners is how can we counter these things that are thrown at us? What can you do for us? I know at tribal levels we're drawing down much funding as we can to protect our people. And I understand that a lot of these organizations, like TIBC TIBC, COLT, NCAI, they said, well, we can utilize the secretaries, the cabinet secretaries to our advantage. Well, for me, at the tribal level, that's very difficult. Because our tribe, my membership in my tribe, want to stand strong in that treaty. We don't want to get pushed around. Because our elders tell us we made an agreement. And we need to stand on that. And it's not easy going back to my tribe and saying, okay, well, maybe we can work with our cabinet members and this administration. Because we have history with the United States government. It's not good. And especially with this Trump administration. We know that it was a disadvantage to us in this last administration. So we need to think about those things. And I just wanted to say that. Thank you.